Hey everybody, this is Andy's free guitar videos, guitar chart videos, and YouTubers, hopefully. First, want to make sure that our guitars are tuned to a piano, although my piano is down tuned to an A flat. Now, when a C goes to an A flat, okay, people? When a C goes to an A flat, alright, let's just look at, I'll give you a sneak preview of part 2 in the lesson here. When a C goes to an A flat, let's say this is our C, because let's say we got our piano here. Alright, so this is like the key of C. C, E, G, C. Alright? When a C up here, this guy, goes alright, that is 2 whole steps, believe it or not. Alright, here's a half, here's a whole. That's 1 whole step, here's a half, here's a whole, there's 2 whole steps. Now E, my guitar will go from E down to C, a whole step and a whole step. So the guitar also does the same thing. Okay? So that's why I call this an A flat instrument, because I can't tune it up to E. It'll get too tight for me. It's too tight for me with the fret inlays, and I just got used to making the guitar a C instrument. Okay, so we tune up to a guitar, a piano to a guitar. Okay, now let's go back in time here to yesterday, and this is where we're going to start. We have these 2 charts. The cough can't be that bad today. So we go E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, and E. And remember that the tuning interval between the G string and the next string up is that same 2 whole steps we were talking about. Alright, but now we're using them for a different purpose. This is in the tuning of a guitar, not how all 6 strings are down tuned an entire 2. So we call it this down C tuned. And the piano, I would call it down A flat tuned, because the piano is usually in C. Alright, so let's see what we got here today. I want to start on yesterday's chart, and this was important. What do we have here? Okay, well, I got some coffee and I just woke up, but that's okay. You get right to it. I mean, I had a little nap. I woke up at 7. And I made the second chart for this class. Alright, what do we have here? We have two fretboards. But this one's a virtual fretboard up here, okay? What are these black notes up here? Okay? What they are is, this is the 7L pattern. Alright, so if we get our little drawing tool here, the 7L pattern, okay, believe it or not, it starts on this, here it is, it starts on the 6. That's why they're there. Okay, and it goes down to here, and it comes down here, and it goes up to here. That's a 7L pattern. Now, this is not This is not a simplified pattern. In other words, I can't start on that 6. Let's say the 6 would be the A minor, okay, which would be the 6th of C. Okay, I can't start on that 6th and go 6, 7, R2 because it has a repeat here, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll repeat that 5. A pure pattern does not have repeats unless they're in the next octave up. Okay, so if we go 6, 7, R, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's okay because it's in the next octave up. All right, and the 7L, the way that came about, just briefly reviewing, is because of the pentatonic scales. Okay, so a pentatonic scale, and we could start it on any string. A pentatonic scale involves 2 major shapes, and that is the S2L right here, stack of 2 long, and then the S3S is a stack of 2 short, but we're going to a stack of 3, sorry, S3S, I did say that, a stack of 3 short, okay, but sorry about that, my mousing fingers are stiff. So here's the stack of 3 short there, right? It's just the 5, 6, R2, 4, 5. Those are the 2 major building blocks of all 5 pentatonic scales. Okay, and of course they're applicable to other keys too. So if I can do a pentatonic scale there, which is an A minor pentatonic scale, okay, then I can do a B flat by just moving that up 1 fret. Okay, and then it goes up the third member, the 4, 5 up there. So this note right here, we'll look at it. What is it? Okay, 1 up from an A is a B flat. Now that's weird. Here's our B flat. Alright, actually B flat is the 6th of D flat. That's why the note that we landed on up there was an A flat. So A flat is the 5th of D flat. Does that sound familiar? Okay, so you can move it up a half step. Sorry, my bad there. I thought we were in the key of B flat, but this B flat is the 6th of A flat, and A flat's a perfectly good, key. Not A flat, D flat. Alright, but I don't like to play in the key of G flat. The only good thing about G flat is the pentatonic scale for G flat is all the black keys. So when you did that song that went like this when you were a kid, that's pretty much a pentatonic scale. That's 1, 2, 3, 5 of G flat. I guess what's happening is as I speak, the things are